Hi everyone, welcome to Holy Glow Podcast. I'm your host, Alina Elliott, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys today. On this podcast, we talk all about Jesus, life, and so much more. So basically, if you're alive and breathing, this podcast is for you. Oh my gosh, you guys, it feels so good to be back. If you're new here, I took a week off, not intentionally, but I wanted to explain it to you guys on video because I felt like that'd be way easier than trying to type everything out. So basically what happened was I wrote my message last Monday and I went to go film, okay? And my microphone would not connect to my phone for the life of me. And I was just so annoyed. I was like, Jesus, I was so ready to film. I got myself all dressed up. I was ready to go. And it just did not work out. And so I was like, you know what? I am just going to have to wait until next time, which was so sad. But here we are. And from that experience, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a new microphone because literally I have had so many issues with that particular microphone that I was like, I'm just gonna get a new one because this is insanity. And I want to be consistent with you guys. I want to hit my mark. When I say I'm gonna post on Tuesday, I want to post on Tuesday. So I was so sad that I couldn't be with you. I missed you guys so much. I was literally like having withdrawals from doing the podcast. I was like, what is going on? I miss it so much. But we are back and better than ever. If you couldn't tell, I did get a new microphone. Not gonna lie to you guys, if I seem a little bit closer up, it's because my cord is not very long. I ordered a longer cord and then it ended up being the wrong cord, so now I'm gonna order another cord that'll actually be longer. And then also this mic makes me a teensy bit nervous because there is a mute button right on the top, so if I accidentally touch it, I could go on mute and I might have to start all over. So I'm being very, very careful, if you could not tell. Anyways, I am so excited. It is finally time. Let's do our glow of the week. We're back, you guys. If you don't know what glow of the week is, it's where we share an answered prayer, a God moment, or a good thing that happened this week. For me, it's been like, how many weeks has it been? It's been 2 weeks. So I was thinking of sharing 2 glow of the weeks, even though I usually share way more than that anyways. You guys know me if you've been here before. But last week's mine was we got to evangelize a little bit, which was really good with our ministry, and that was super good. And then we also got to get ice cream. I got ice cream at some point that week. Honestly, I don't even remember it, but I did get ice cream. And this week, my glow of the week, I got to talk to my long distance friends, which was so much fun. I enjoy myself so much when I get to talk to them. It's truly a blast. And then I also did Pilates a few times, I think, throughout all of this, which was really good, with my other friend, Love. And I don't know if I would consider this a glow of my week. I went to a workout class that was literally insane. It was supposed to be a Christian one, and my other friend invited me, so I went, and it was literally, you guys, my legs are so sore. It's not even funny. It's actually horrible. But I went, and me and my friend's sister, we were like together that whole time. And we were both just like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could ever come back. I'm so used to Pilates now, like a low impact workout. This was like insanity. And like I said, they had praise music on, so like that kind of made it better. But also I have dealt with like asthma stuff, and so I felt sick. I didn't eat that much beforehand, and it just was like not cute. But it was a good time. I'm glad I went. I don't regret it. My legs, they got a really good workout because they're so sore. My whole body when I get up in the morning, sorry, this is kind of like a really sad glow of the week. This is like a complaining glow of the week, which was not my goal here. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that because I could go on, but we're not going to. Share your glow of the week, something that is actually good. Don't be like me. Share your glow of the week in the comments down below. I would love to know what's going on in your life, what the Lord is doing. I want to see it. I want to hear it. Hallelujah. Actually, let's end this off on a good thing. I encountered the Lord in a really beautiful way that I wouldn't have had I stuck to my routine. Ooh, also, one more. I'm so sorry. I got to preach yesterday at our church. So, really good time. Let's end this thing on a good note. Hallelujah. Like I said, share yours down below. Sorry, I feel very frazzled right now. Probably because I haven't been back here in like 2 weeks. Anyways, for this week, I wanted to talk about something I believe every single person on this earth desires, which is to be known and loved. This is something I believe everybody's born with. I think we all have like this innate desire to be wanted and to be known and to be loved. We all want to find our people, the people that connect with us, the ones that love us for who we are, the ones that genuinely enjoy getting to know and knowing us. Obviously, this desire is something we usually look for people to fulfill. Family, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, maybe even coworkers. But what happens when they let you down? What happens when you realize that maybe the love these people have been showing you is conditional? What happens if you feel like no one wants you? Are you left empty and unsatisfied? Do you feel like that no one will ever really want to know you or love you? If that's the case, today I want to talk about how you are known and loved by Jesus. Let's start with being known. I think the perfect way to kick this off is if we read Psalm 139 together. It says, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know my sitting down and my rising up. You understand my thought afar off. You comprehend my path and my lying down. You are acquainted with all my ways, for there is not a word on my tongue. But behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You have hedged me behind and before, and laid your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain it." What this is saying is God knows every single thing about you. He knows what you do. He knows what you think. He knows what you're going to speak. He's the only one that will ever truly know the depths of you. People, we can let them in as much as we want to. We can build that barrier. We can build that wall. Sometimes it's necessary to build that boundary with people. But with the Lord, that's one thing we can't do is hide from him. There's nothing on the inside of us that is hidden from him. He is all-knowing. He knows every single thing about you. So don't try to hide from God, because it's not going to work. If we jump up a few verses, in verse 13, David says, "For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance, being yet unformed, and in your book they all were written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. How precious also are your thoughts to me, O God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they would be more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with you." Sorry, I know that was kind of a lot, but I feel like it's very important that we read that and hear that and know that, because God made you. He formed and fashioned you to be who you are today. Your personality traits, your gifts, the things that are good that you like, those are God-given. Something I love is that God made every single one of us different. We each have different fingerprints, personalities, looks. He showed his incredible creativity in each and every one of us. He took great joy in doing so. God is our Father, and any good father would want to get to know his child. He would want to spend time with them. He would want to hear the things on his child's heart. He would want to bless them with things that they like. He wants to get to know you personally. Yes, he does know everything about you, but he wants to personally cultivate a real relationship with you. Think about a celebrity you like. You might know a lot about them, but you don't have a personal relationship with them, right? You don't know them. You don't know the depths of their heart. You only know what they let you see and know. God knows it all, but he also wants you to let him into it all. He wants a personal invitation from you into your story. He doesn't want to force himself in. He wants you to allow him to come in and fill you up. He doesn't just want the beautiful things about you. He wants all of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. God is so beautiful, you guys, because when you know that God like really knows you and you have that relationship with him where you both like know each other, you don't just know about each other. Like I said, with God, it's a little bit different because he's all-knowing. So he does know all of you. But it's so much different when you're actually in a relationship with him. It's like he holds you so precious. Like you are so precious to Jesus. I don't know if you've ever met people that like, it's almost like you know that they think you're precious. Isn't that like the sweetest feeling? Like when you get to know someone and you know that like you mean a lot to them. If someone's expressed that to you, and it's almost like they want to keep you safe. Like they hold you in this little place in their heart where you're like, I don't want anything to hurt them. Why is this making me want to cry? That is exactly how Jesus is. He holds you so preciously and is like, this is my daughter. This is my son. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I want to protect them. I want to hold them. I want to keep them. And I want to lead them in every way. So that way, they'll always know that they're known and loved by me. They'll always know that no matter what happens in this life, I am with them. The fact that God knows us, it's so uncomprehendable and unbelievable that the God of this universe made all of this, and he made you specifically for a purpose and for a reason, and he wants to be known by you, and he wants to know you because he loves you. He loves your heart. He loves your laugh. He loves your smile. He loves the way that he made you. There's a story in Mark 5 that I love, not for what you think I would, but there was this ruler of the synagogue named Jairus. This man came to Jesus and told him that his 12-year-old daughter was dying. While they were on their way to Jairus' house, I hope I'm saying that right, someone came and told them, don't bother, she died. Jesus told Jairus, don't be afraid, only believe. When they got to his house, people were there crying. Jesus went to where she was lying down, took her hand, and said, little girl, I say to you, arise. Immediately she rose and walked. Here's my favorite part, though. Jesus said that she needed food. He knew her. That was what he said. Like, after she got healed, he was like, she needs food. Get her something to eat. He knew that this girl needed a snack. And it's just so funny because this amazing miracle happens, and Jesus is like, all right, food time. He knew her. He knows you. It's nice to be known. Love being known by people and actually having people being interested in you. But usually, wanting to be loved comes right along beside that. This is one of the most beautiful things about Jesus. He knows everything about you. Your failures, your shortcomings, your sin, the secrets you keep, every single thing, good or bad, yet he loves you with his whole heart. He loves who he made you to be. He loves your design. He even loves the things that you might hate about yourself. Jesus loves you so much, he thought you were worth dying for. That's how badly he wanted to know you. He didn't want to go on without you. He didn't want you to not spend eternity with him. He came to this earth to be able to truly understand us and know us, and obviously to take on our sin and die for us, which is like the ultimate expression of love. Jesus doesn't just say he loves us. He shows us in everything he does. In the no's, in the yeses, in the waiting, his love is shown. I think of Abraham when God was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, and Abraham says, if there's 50 righteous people in the city, would you still destroy it? And God said he would spare the whole place for their sake. Abraham went down to like 40 people, 30 people, 20 people, maybe 25, maybe 45, don't fully remember, but he got all the way down to 10 people. And he was like, God, would you destroy the city if there was 10 righteous people? And God said, I would spare the city for the sake of 10. Look at the Israelites in the wilderness. God knew them and loved them with everything he was, even though they did not reciprocate that towards him. God clothed, led, and fed them And still they went around worshiping other gods, complaining and finding problems in everything the Lord did. Like I said earlier, the ultimate display of love was Jesus' death. A truly righteous man, undeserving of this horrible, painful, just awful death, but he endured it all because of his great love for us, for the joy set before him, which was spending eternity with us. He wanted us to be able to experience true freedom, peace, hope, love, and all the good things in him. I also want to say that Jesus is truly the ultimate pursuer of our hearts. I love Revelation 3:20, where it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him, and he with me." He is always knocking, whether you realize it or not. He always wants to be with you. He always wants to spend time with you. There's not a day where God's like, I don't feel like it today. His love does not go to a certain extent. It passes all boundaries, all limits, all everything. God is in love with you. Jesus is in love with you. And he wants to be loved by you. He wants you to make the decision to love him back. He doesn't want to force you to love him. It's like any normal relationship, if it's good at least. Usually, like if you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they're not like, you need to love me. It happens. You naturally come to love them. And it's not always mushy-gushy. Like when you get married, it's not going to always be these mushy-gushy feelings of love. Sometimes you're going to want to hurt them. Sometimes you're going to be really mad at them. But you know what? You made a covenant with them. And you said, till death do us part, I'm going to stick with you come hell or high water because I truly love you. That is Jesus with us. He made a covenant with us. When we get saved, we are in a covenant relationship with Jesus. And he never leaves. He never forsakes us. He never lets us down. He always wants you to come running back to him. No matter how far you've gone, no matter where you're at in your life right now, he still wants you. There is no thing that you have done to make him not want you to come to him. And I've noticed a lot of times when we do come to him when we feel like we are just drenched in sin and hurt and pain, and we decide that instead of running and hiding away from God, we decide to lean into him. Your relationship goes so much deeper with the Lord because you're being vulnerable before him. You are literally laying down your sin at his feet and being like, Jesus, I messed up. I did something so wrong that I don't even feel like I deserve to come back to you. I don't feel worthy of your love right now, but I need you. And God in his grace and his mercy just fills you with his love, fills you with his compassion. And honestly, that is such a beautiful thing when you can come back to the Lord after sin, because that shows that you love him, that you have conviction. That shows that you are a true child of God because you were convicted by what you did. You knew it was wrong. And so you went back to your father. It's like the prodigal son. You went back and you were like, I'm so sorry. I don't even deserve to be with you right now. But you know what the father did in the prodigal son story? He gave him a robe. He gave him shoes because shoes symbolize that you were part of the family. Only servants, they didn't wear shoes. Gave him a ring to prove he was family. A robe, I think, that proved his identity and his authority. Killed the fatted calf to celebrate that he came home. Jesus celebrates you when you come back to him. He celebrates. But my point in saying all of this is that he wants you to come back to him. He wants to cultivate an intimate relationship with you. Being known and loved is something we all want. Like in a romantic relationship. I think most of us want that. I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe they're around you, they're kind of interested in you, but they don't truly pursue you. They don't want to know and love you. They like you, but they don't love you. That's the amazing thing with Jesus as well, is there is no confusion with him. His intentions are clear. He wants to know and love you. He pursues you. He knows you. He loves you. He truly cares about you in every single way. He heals, grows, and changes you in ways that you wouldn't thought would even be possible. But it's the love of God. It's the love of God that can do it. And that does it. I think of this quote from Tim Keller where he says, "To be loved but not known is comforting, but superficial. To be known and not loved is our greatest fear. But to be fully known and truly loved is, well, a lot like being loved by God." So today, let Jesus pursue you. Get to know him and let him get to know you. Pour out your heart like water before the Lord. Let him show you how much he loves you and how much he wants to know you. Ask him to reveal his love for you and his heart to you, because he will. Anyways, you guys, we're at the end of the episode. Thank you so much for bearing with me throughout this past, I think, 2 weeks, week, whatever it was. I'm so grateful that you stayed and that you still love me. Thank you. Really, I appreciate it. And I'm so sorry. And next week we'll be back again. I'm so happy. I missed you guys so much. I hope you know that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to hear more and you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment if there's anything else you'd like to hear me talk about, and don't forget to comment your glow of the week. Every platform Holy Glow is on is in the description down below, so you can check it out if you'd like. Also, if you're listening on Spotify, you can follow this podcast and please rate it. You can check out the pod on Instagram at Holy Glow Pod. I post a new episode every Tuesday at 12 p.m. I love you guys so much, but Jesus loves you even more, and let's glow for Jesus. Bye.